You're watching SportsFource Extra on KTIV.
Welcome back, folks. A wise man once said, Irv, a friend with gold is the best, I'm told. And it looks like this season Winnebago will not rest until they've had their gold. As the Bago boys, they boast an undefeated record.
Yeah, that's right, Jason. Not only that, but the Indians have a point differential of, get this, plus 361. That means they're beating teams by an average of over 45 points per game. However, the question still remains, will Winnebago have enough tricks up their sleeve to receive their treat? Bago, they're looking to scare away Mapia Luta in the All-Nation semifinals. Bago threatening early in the first. It's a plunge up the gut from Adrius Flemingster, who weaves his way in for 6. The Indians with a solid offensive start. On the defensive end, a pretty routine wide receiver screen, but it's clear that Raiden Decora wanted to be Brock Lesnar because he sends that kid to Suplex City. Later in the first, though, the Indians, they're back on offense once again near the goal line, and once again they give to Flemingster, who will haunt the Crusaders all night long as Winnebago advances with a 52-14 win. Now, the St. Mary's Cardinals have dominated Creighton in the opening round of the Class D2 state playoffs, but this week something strange could be brewing in the neighborhood over in O'Neill.
Yeah, they should call the Ghostbusters for that type of action, Irv. But hey, there's no Stay Puft Marshmallow Man here. See, in front of the St. Mary's Cardinals stands 20th seeded Burwell, a Cinderella team that the Cards are trying to turn into the proverbial pumpkin on All Hallows Eve here. Now, the Cardinals trying to put a spell on the Longhorns in the afternoon and get to the quarterfinals here. We'll start in the second quarter. Cards up 2 scores. Gage Hedstrom dances around in the pocket, decides to tuck it under the right arm and take off. He'll shake and bake his way past a herd of Longhorns, and the kid is gone. The 65-yard house call, that puts St. Mary's up 22-0. We'll stay in the second quarter of this one. Hedstrom scrambling around. Tell you what, this kid's slippery. He's hard to bring down. He'll find Ben Barlow downfield. Barlow puts a defender on skates, trots in for another Cardinal touchdown. And then it's Drake Berg taking the red zone carry and barreling his way in for the score. St. Mary's goes into the half up 38-0. They win 46-6. It's the 5th straight week the Cardinals defense has allowed less than 20 points.
Going up and tackling someone that's running full speed at you, that takes maturity, and these guys, they're coming up, they're making the plays, and our line play and our defense is really what's turned this team into, a quarterfinalist and hopefully a little further than that.
However, things were going bump in the night in the Cornhusker State as well. O'Neill hosting Mount Michael Benedictine. We'll pick up first quarter Knights quarterback Will Schieber. With a quick pass to Brady Quinlivian on the far side. Quinlivian sheds a tackler, and the Knights strike first. Eagles trailing 17-0 late in the second. Turner Heiss rolls out on third down, going deep for backs, and Eichelberger with the toe drag makes the catch on the sideline. 25 yards, gets O'Neill the first down. Later in the drive, Heiss on the quarterback draw. Well, he'll find his way into the end zone. That'll get the Birds on the board, but Mount Michael Benedictine picks up the win, 28-14. Irvin?
Now, either the Howells Dodge Jaguars or Overton Eagles will have their season laid 6 feet under in a casket after tonight. We begin 4th down for the Overton Eagles. It's a dive from Eli Luther to Dawson McCarter, but he drops it. Now we all know McCarter's favorite Halloween candy happens to be those Butterfingers. Moving on, the Eagles, they have the ball back, and it's Eli Luther tracked down by Hunter Luther. And the Jags, they get a sack. That's put the Eagles in a precarious position. Closing seconds of the first quarter here. It's an I formation handoff up the gut to Oliver Bellina, who will go on a straight line all the way to the end zone, making it 14-0 at that point. The Jags, they win this one 44-8. Spirits are out this Halloween, including the Archangels, as they're hosting Loomis. Jace Scoocher, he takes the snap, jets off to the far sideline, but Brendan Johannesburg lays a bone-chilling hit stick on that one. And then it's going to lead to a punt here. Gavin Geilenkirchen, he's going to be the return man. He's going to pick it up off the turf, all the way on the far sideline. He's going to race opposite field to the near sideline, and he's got plenty of tricks and treats on this returning. Fakes out defenders left and right and gives the defenders something to cheer about as that return flips the field position, and that possession would end with a goal line carry under center. It's Ethan Weisler who puts the Archangel defenders up 6-0, and they advance with a 50-0 win over the Lions.
All right, to Class D1 now. Bloomfield trying to knock off top-seeded Shelby Rising City. Huskies with their second straight home playoff game. Bees cough it up on the second play from scrimmage. Coy Verbka recovers for the Huskies. Ensuing SRC drive, third and long. They keep it on the ground. Carter Eichmeyer fires through his blocks. That'll move the chains for the Huskies. Later in the drive, 4th and goal for the Huskies. They go for it off the play action. Logan Lindsley takes off for the edge, wins the race to the pylon. SRC leads 8-0. Bloomfield rolling the dice on 4th down, but they come up short. Huskies end up picking up the win in this one, 54-14. Stay an 8-man ball. Wisner-Pilger trying to knock off defending D1 champ Sandy Creek. 3rd-seeded Cougars matched up with Wisner-Pilger here in this one. We'll jump into the first quarter. Hand off to senior running back Caden Schmidt. Wicked tackler getting to the end zone. Cougars get the ball back. Quarterback Cameron Seeley surveys the field. He'll find a streaking Wes Biltoft for a 60-yard touchdown pass. Cougars laying it on here. Into the second quarter, they get the ball back. Seeley keeps the ball on the QB draw. Squeezes through the gap, explodes into the open field before finding the end zone. Wisner-Pilger falls in this one, 51-6. The Wayne State Wildcat volleyball team, they've been causing teams to ghost the win column, Irv. As entering the day, the 6th-ranked Cats, they've swept 11 matches this season, including their last 2 matches.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, Jason. But lately, all that success has come not in Wayne, America. But tonight, they're here. We head out to Wayne, Nebraska. The Wildcats hosting Minnesota State Moorhead at Rice Auditorium. First set, Wildcats leading, and a savvy play here from Molly Romano. This results in a kill right there. She just flicks that over onto the hardwood. Romano not done haunting MSU Moorhead this time. She has the defensive side of the court on lock. She comes up with the block. That extends the 6th-ranked Wildcats lead. And after a great volley later in the first, the Wildcats, they were looking to end that point, and that's exactly what Delaney Miller does as she delivers that kill all the way to the hardwood. Wildcats cruise to a 3-1 win. Last night for the Musketeers was like running into Freddy Krueger, maybe Jason Voorhees, and Michael Myers all at the same time. Not a great situation to find yourself in.
Didn't go well. The good news, though, the Muskies, they had a chance at revenge for their 8-3 defeat at the hands of Lincoln. Sioux City, looking to survive the sequel against the Stars Heel. We'll pick things up off the face-off here. Muskies send one on goal. Luke Gary's rebound try, no good, but Will Tomko's there to light the lamp. Check this one out from a different angle. Tomko just works his way to the net off the face-off. Great job here to get a goal up. Muskies take a 1-0 lead. Later on, Muskies get the puck to Trey Jeffress in the slot. Jeffress just has all the time in the world there. Just turns, fires, top shelf. It's 2-0 Muskies. Tied at 2. Check this out in slow-mo, Irv. Puck hits off the Musketeer into the air. Now it goes a star. Watch 13 here. He's going to try and bat it in, but Bjorn Brodus right there with the save shuts it down. Muskies, they pick up a win, 3-2. And now, folks, time to figure out where you guys were tonight. Time for FanForce. Let's go ahead and see our FanForce photos sent in from you guys out in Siouxland. Happy Halloween once again, everyone. This one's from Randy Mason. He's ready for the night as Bishop Heelan was getting ready to take on Atlantic. It was a good night for the Crusaders in that match up there. Let's check out our next one. This one, FanForce Hall of Famer Michael Wogan at the Sioux Center in Des Moines Christian game. Tell you what, if you guys want to be a part of FanForce, just send in a photo at any game you're at to connect at KTIV.com.
Happy Halloween from KTIV TMP. SportsFource Extra is up next.